I saw someone ask if getting nightmares from a subliminal meant that the subliminal isn't safe, and honestly, not necessarily. Think what you're getting your brain to do. For years, you've been thinking one way, identifying one way, reacting one way, and suddenly you are introducing a subliminal that's getting your brain to do things in a completely different pattern. With that subliminal, you're introducing a whole different story, a whole different identity, and that's not always going to feel comfortable for your brain or for your subconscious in general. And I generally think that people underestimate that. And that's because consciously we expect this change to be exciting. However, this change is usually unfamiliar at first. When I started doing deeper identity work, there were periods where I was super emotional, uncomfortable, and just honestly, I was not having a good time. And not because something was inherently wrong, but because my brain was being exposed to something that I was not used to. Think about it like this: your subconscious mind loves familiarity even when that familiarity is not serving you. So, when you start introducing new assumptions, new affirmations, or even subliminal messages, your mind has to process that information that's outside its usual patterns. And nightmares or dreams are usually one way that the brain experiences or processes informations, experiences, events that we live through every single day. So, getting that response from a subliminal doesn't necessarily mean that the subliminal is bad or that the sub maker is not safe. It might simply mean that your mind is processing unfamiliar material, which is usually the case. The bigger question I will ask myself is, how do you feel during the day? Are you becoming more fearful? Are you becoming more anxious? Are you becoming more stressed? Or are you just experiencing vivid dreams, but throughout the day you feel just okay? Because those are very different experiences. A lot of beginner manifestors think that or assume that anything uncomfortable means that something is wrong. But sometimes discomfort is just the feeling of stepping outside an old identity. And old identities rarely live quietly, as you've seen. This is why you keep going back to square one a lot of the time. To answer the $1 million question, just because you're getting nightmares, it doesn't mean that the subliminal is not safe and that sub maker is doing something they shouldn't. It just means that you're introducing a new pattern to your brain, and your brain is processing this new pattern in the best way it knows how: dreams or nightmares.